Okay, I'm back. It's me, Shelly, and it's October, I think it's the 21st, right around 1, 2 a.m. And we have 6 inches of snow on the ground here in the Twin Cities of Minnesota. And I am working on my very first tags. I've never made tags before because I've really never found a reason to. But I'm leaving my American Auto Works job at the railroad. And so I thought I'd make, nice, it was nice working with you. And I bought these parking tickets, which turned out to be a little on the naughty side. The print is pretty small. Of course, I can read it now in good lighting, but I just checked parked on train tracks as a violation and whatever as a violation. But they have some kind of naughty ones on here, but I whited out a lot of this because I thought, well, that's not the kind of language. I'm not opposed to that language, but it wasn't the message that I wanted to send out, even though they're truckers, I think, And then I thought I'd add like a little keychain charm with a gear and a key, that kind of thing. So, and that'll be like Saturday and Sunday, I'll be handing these out. Hopefully, the truck numbers that I put down will be the people who showed up. And so I made one kind of over the weekend and then partially today. So I thought maybe I could try to make one, so you can see what I did. I mean, if anyone cares. They're kind of a mess, but, Okay, so first, and then, I was thinking, I'll just make a simple tag, nice working with ya or something. And of course, I can't do anything simply, so I had the chipboard, I cut the hole, I painted them, both sides. I thought I'd use that metallic-y green gold color. And then I wanted to use letters instead of writing it like an idiot. So then I had to cut out all the letters. And I used my Martha Stewart alphabet punches. So you get 2 of them. And I love these. But normally I'm only just saying happy birthday or, So it turned in, I needed a certain number of I's and, So I had to, I made these little envelopes from scraps of paper at work. So I have, W's and Y's. Oh, and I should have already gone through these. If I'm going to make another one, that's what I have to do. All right, so I need 3 W's. And so I did like 1 punch in 1 color paper. That's 2, and I need 1 more. So each punch I did with a different color paper. And of course, 1 punch had more letters. So, but I thought that's okay, Weird how I, C, E were all together, but. All right, so there's W. I need 1 Y. Yeah, so some These I only needed 12 of because I was making 12 tags, and some of them I needed 24, and one of them I needed 36, and then the W's I needed 48 W's. Blech. Let's see. 1U. Yeah, so I thought I was going to probably be working full-time at American Auto Works because the guy that was working the Monday through Friday night shift was kind of from out of town and had come here thinking he would seek refuge with his father or something because he's homeless right now, I guess. So, oh, we did the 1U, 1, 2 T's. I got a gnat in here. I pulled out, I had the modeling paste or the varnish or whatever, and all of a sudden gnats show up. It's like out of the woodwork. I have no idea. And I think I only need 2 T's. So the boss had mentioned, you know, that this guy probably wasn't going to be around much longer, and not that he was offering me the job, but, you know, maybe I would keep it in mind as if something I might be interested in. Now, for the most part, I like that job, but I don't like the scanning part of it, because you have to go out in the parking lot and scan the VIN on the vehicles. Some of the manufacturers have put nice stickers that are very easily scanned on the outside of the window. Some have put them on the inside of the window, like the sticker thing, but a lot of the windows are too tinted to even scan through. So that becomes an issue. They've done a lot of patchwork in the parking lot, so it's a little bit better. But, you know, I'm old, and so any kind of, you know, twist or turn of an ankle goes all the way up, you know, to your shoulder. Like, oh, you know. So I'm always having to be very careful where I'm stepping, which is hard to do in the dark. You know, I mean, they have the big arc lights, but they don't shine everywhere. And so there's that. And then, you know, in the summer, it's not as bad. But when winter comes, last winter, I couldn't believe I wasn't hospitalized, you know, by the end of that. And then I didn't have some horrible accident, you know, like not really an accident, but all it would take was, because in between the vehicles was like this snowbank that started out as an ice block, you know, and so you're stepping on it and your foot's sliding off of it and you're just trying to get to the sticker to scan it, you know, it's a nightmare. So anyway, and it's like hundreds that you have to do every time I go out there. I mean, it's not like just a couple. So I need 1S. I'm sorry, I should have done this before. I don't think I'm going to get this done in... Okay, 1R. Oh my gosh. All right. Two O's. Yeah, so this is what you do, you know, when you're me. You figure out how can we make it as complicated and time-consuming as possible. Okay. 1A. And I guess part of the reason I didn't think to do this is because I had to cut up letters, and then I had to wait for the varnish to dry and this to dry. I used glossy accents. I'm not sure why, but I did. And then while I was doing all of that, I had my iPad on but not recording because I was just getting the one done. And I didn't have it plugged in, and the battery died. So 1C. So I had to wait for that to work, you know, and so I could have been doing this while it was doing that, but I thought, oh, I'll go do something else. So 1E. Come on. Okay, an E. Then a G. Only one H. Huh. And 1, 2, 3, 4 I's. Ugh. All right. Oh. Now I want to turn my fan on, and if I do, I think all my letters are going to blow away. 1K. And 1, 2 M's. Hopefully. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I think I got them all. Oi, 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 oi. All right. So I think last time I did this first, but I might glue this on first, the ticket. Let's do, and the only thing besides their truck number that I have here, I am putting the color of their truck, if I remember it. So that guy has a red truck. Of course, I first used one that said green without paying attention, and I had to change it to red. And this is a guy that works for the same company. Now, I'm using the part that I punched out of here to put here. So, let's see, the letters. Let's see, we need another tag. And great. And then this silicone mat, you can't just wipe everything over. It sticks. But, all right, we'll just leave that. I think I just used tacky glue for this. All right, yeah, so the boss mentions, you know, that they might need me for full time if I'd be interested, blah, blah, blah. And I said, well, I might be because, you know, I can't afford my medical insurance anymore, and I kind of would like to get medical insurance. But I wouldn't want to scan 5 days a week, especially with winter coming. So I kind of wasn't too excited about that. So I'm also working part-time, just 1 day a week at a senior living facility as the overnight receptionist. And when I first signed up for it, it was supposed to be for Friday and Saturday morning, midnight to 8, like they call it Thursday sometimes. The third shift, which it's really the first shift of the day, so we call it Friday. So I'm babbling. I'm not used to this. I should either not record ever or do it more often because all right. Because I start babbling. So I actually just thought that if I was going to get extra hours at Oak Meadows, that it would just be like another day. But if I worked, like one more day there, and then the American Auto Works job, because I work 12-hour days at American Auto Works, I'd be working full-time hours, but I wouldn't be getting benefits from either place, And I thought, well, that doesn't sound good for me. So, but it didn't occur to me to ask them for full-time because they, have their staff already. And so it came to like a month ago, well, was it that long ago? A few weeks ago, anyway. I went to fill in for the night shift because apparently Ethan left town. So I thought, oh, well, this must be when, the boss is going to ask me to take over that shift. And he didn't. And so then, and that was like on a Wednesday morning. And the truckers that had come through had said that there was a new guy and, and he was learning the ropes and it was a big pain, because he couldn't get the gate open and this and that. And I'm like, there's a new guy? I'm like, so they hired somebody already? I guess, So I'm like, oh, well, that's weird. It's his choice not to ask me to take that job, but I thought he'd at least keep me updated as, to what's going on. And so that's what I was thinking when I got home was, okay, that's that then. And just out of the blue, I went to sleep and I woke up to my phone ringing and it was my boss at Oak Meadows. And she's offering me the full-time Monday through Friday overnight shift there. And I thought I was dreaming or something. I'm like, what a coincidence. And so I had a hard time saying no because it was like just so, like, I don't know what you would call it, but somebody telling me, that, yeah, maybe taking a full-time job isn't a bad idea right now. And, because, okay, so with the Oak Meadows, I'm getting an extra 50 cents an hour. I get to park indoors. There's walking to do, but it's inside lit, on a flat surface. I mean, how could you and so then, so I gave my notice that same day to American Auto Works. I think to the surprise of my boss at American Auto Works, you know, because he's like, oh, you know. So I told him, you know, you had me fill in, but you didn't say anything to me. And then the truckers were saying that somebody was here, that you had hired them, or there was a new guy here. And he's like, oh, no, I haven't hired anybody. I've just been using, well, anyway, it doesn't matter. It's too much detail. But, you know, so instead of like stepping right up and saying, okay, that job's open, do you want it? He went into some sort of weird delay mode. And unbeknownst to either one of us, there was somebody else who wanted me to work full-time for them. So, you know, he's out of luck now. And I kind of felt bad because, you know, he's lost Ethan, now me, you know, and plus he's in town to replace my boss that he fired, you know, a couple months ago. So, yeah, it's a lot of changes going on. But, yeah, so I don't even know what I've been talking about. Oh my gosh. All right, so how did I do this part? I don't remember. I remember I didn't have a palette knife at work, which I found to be a strange thing because I don't really seem to have any here either. Get my storage cans. Oh, here's, I think I'll use this nice plastic one. All right, so then I took some of this. I don't really want those letters mixed in here. Some of this. I don't think I need that. I might have too much paint there, but that's okay. All right, then I mixed this up. Let's put the lid back on. La, 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 la. All right. Great. This kind of still is a little too like minty green, but I don't like this. It's weighing it down on one. It's making it fall over. So maybe more color is what I need. Of course, now that I have this made up, I might want to use it on more than just one, but you don't need to watch that. All right, so it's still a little minty color. I'm using just Deco Art paint, metallic, I think. And there's a gnat trying to get in the paste. Maybe if we used more toxic materials, we wouldn't have so many bugs in the craft room. You just can't win. Although the bugs, you know, probably won't give you any kind of lung condition or kind of thing. That looks to be the same color as that one, so we'll just be happy with it. And then I didn't really I think I went up a little too high on that first one. And maybe a little too thick. So I just put down a little stuff. Only I think I had the letters. Let's get this out. Then I want to use the textured side for some reason, like if anyone would notice. You know, and however, whatever side you want to have up, that always has like the heavy gravity side. So I'm just not going to worry about it anymore. Oh. Okay, I'm going to keep the baby wipe handy. It always seems like whatever side you want it to be on, that's the side that wants to face down. And no matter what you do, you know, it'll fight you. Of course, well, my eyesight isn't great. So I'm just not going to worry about it too much, I guess. See what I do to myself? I could have taken a Sharpie pen and wrote, "It was nice working with you." It was. Now, where did that little teeny piece of fuzz come from? I don't know. And we need the S. Ah. Great. I bumped the A, and I think I have the S upside down, but... So yeah, so starting the 25th of October, I'm going to be working Monday through Friday. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to handle it. But all right, let's scoot some of this down. Oh, it was. We already did was. Nice. I think I want that more over here. I don't know what else to talk about. Everybody's having weird weather, I think, so that's not too exciting. All right, and then working takes up. So since I can't exactly remember everybody's truck number, I'm not quite sure. How I'm going to do that. I don't want to I only have 12 tags. I don't want to make any more. I think what I did my Have a Nice Day cards, I wound up with 8. But Fly or Nat or whatever the hell you are. I could probably turn this a little so it's not so awkward. Working. I don't know if I have that over far enough. I thought of trying going live with this, doing this one. Tag, but I keep chickening out. Let go of the tweezer. Oops, that's a W. I thought I had 2 ends. Remember? Did it get scooped up into the paste? All right. Oh, for crying out loud. It's got to be the last envelope that I look at. R-O-A-C-E-G. Oh. Did I stick that? Oh, all right. K, or N, I mean. Working. I'm gonna have to check my time. Ugh. Well, that's not a good sign when it's sticking to that anyway. I think this is winding up going on a little thicker than it needs to, but so then it takes longer to dry, unfortunately. Working. With I don't think I put enough space in between. Maybe I could still move these. A little more space, okay. Oh, that's the textured side. It's hard to tell. Y-O. U. All right. I'm going to use the heat gun and see if that helps. So everyone who doesn't like heat guns, plug your ears. We'll get a drink of water. Rudely slurp. Notice that this G seems a little close. All right. All right, so here I go with the heat gun. right, so I might want to, well, that might actually be helpful to dry it quicker. When I was going to move it to the other side, like it was a separate bottle. I'm telling ya, I might not even know how to turn a camera on pretty soon. What's this? You know, I think my faculties are... Well, now I'm wondering if I should dump all the letters into a box and just pick them out of there. But all right, because I wanted to use this up quick, but oh, it's a little tacky still. But I wanted to make sure the letters are pressed down. Of course, I don't know how these particular materials are gonna like this heat, but what else could I use? All right, we'll let that cool a little bit, and then maybe I'll just put the numbers on here right now. Yeah, and then try to tell the difference between the O's and the zeros and the 6s and the 9s, because they look the same. Most of the time, and then some of the time they don't. Ah! Ugh, I hate when stuff rolls off the table. Why? All right, you. I don't like to murder things, but stay out of my stuff. Didn't get them anyway, but. All right, so I think I'm still gonna stick to the glossy accent. I don't know why. I like it. I think I meant to put it all over the whole thing. But the other one just got it like where the numbers went. We'll just kind of do it like that. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh. So that's weird. It kind of shoved the glossy accents over to in between the 1 and the 6. I think last time I let the glossy accents set up a little bit before I tried putting the numbers on there, but apparently that was so long ago. Earlier, well, I guess it was yesterday, but yeah, it's too late now. That's good enough. I want them to be kind of messy. I don't know why, but I do. I might make that statement for everything that I do. It's my excuse. Oh, I like it messy looking. I did that on purpose. All right, so that dried good. All right. So I probably didn't need to do that like that. Well, because I think I put this on with, this might be a waste of glossy accents, but all right, let's watch me mess this up. Where's the tweezers? That has got like a huge bubble. All right, that's basically it. And then I'm just going to, I tested, okay, this is the Liquitex Gloss Varnish is what I wound up using to varnish this. I just tried it out on cardboard. This is the Liquitex, and then this is, I don't know where or why I got this. Sargent Art Acrylic Gloss, which I like. It's nice. But for some, whoa! For some reason, it's like more tacky when it dries. Then the varnish seemed to dry better. And then I tried my glue, and I didn't like that at all. That's it. Oh, and then I just took, I didn't want to figure out how to put one of these actual key rings on there. And, you know, my cardboard. So I had gotten these because I was thinking of making like little tiny photo album things, which I may still do. You know, these things. Ring binders. And then just add a key and a gear and, oh, well, one of these little clips, lobster claw clasp. You know, and then that will just be like a little extra. And that's it. Oh, and I had just used that same chipboard that I've been using, and I basically cut it in half, which happened to be just the right size for these tickets that I got them on Amazon. And you know, if you're gonna buy these, read what, if you can, because it uses the Effenheimer in here, and you know, tells people where they can stick it and stuff. I wasn't expecting that, so I whited out some of them, and then I just circled the ones I wanted them to look at, because I'm sure they're not really going to care what it says. But yeah, did I tell you that? So okay, that's how it all started. All right. Thanks for watching, and I will be finishing the mouse church mouse project. I have like one scene to do and some touch-up stuff. For some reason, I just kind of put that aside and haven't played with it for a while, as you know, anyway. So, okay. See you later. Bye.